Hey everybody, I'm back here. So I saw another question about how we can customize this slider for the price. For the price of properties, for the price of maybe classifieds, for the price of something that you want to start selling and you want to offer a slider on the actual search sidebar or on the homepage of it. Okay? So here we got this thing here. And for most people, hey, it works fine. It works. Maybe they don't notice a couple of details on it, but it works or it does exactly what I needed. The slider to do. The issue starts when you happen to not need the thing to start in zero, or maybe doesn't should not be ending at 5 million, or it should be lower. And on top of that, maybe you want the slider, what's called the stepping or the steps, to not be $1 at a time. Maybe you want it to be bigger than that. Okay, that's where this video is gonna be focusing on. Okay, so we're gonna focus on this slider for the search and this slider for the homepage. So both of them are, um, in this particular case, they are the sliders for the property feature. Okay, so we go here. Um, let's click on edit post settings because I need to show you something first. Here are all the features. And one thing that got added a while back, especially for the property one, maybe you're gonna see in other ones, but like product. But on the property, if you're in the actual feature of properties and you scroll down, you click here, additional settings, you are able now to set what the minimum value is gonna be for the slider and the maximum one. Okay, so let's do that first. Maybe you want still to be 0, but you don't want the maximum to be 5 million. You want it to be maybe 1 million. Okay, let's put 1 million there. Let's save that puppy. And now we're gonna go to, well, first I'm gonna go to the homepage. Okay, I know that's actually tackling the search, but I just want to make sure that when you do those changes, you can see that it also affects this homepage slider. Okay, so now you got a million there. It's still, the stepping is $1 at a time, but we're gonna fix that. If you go to the search results and we do this, we refresh there, you see that now it's at 1 million. Okay, it's reading the values in the actual feature in the additional settings tab. Okay, got those two there. Okay, now we want to fix the stepping because maybe somebody wants it to be specifically specific minimum range and specific maximum range or something like that. Okay. Um, so like something won't cost $278,005. It might be 278,000. That's it. So let's go to the widgets. So on the widgets, I'm gonna search for properties. Okay. I mean, there's several ways that you can do this. You can click here on the visit website, and that will take you to the home page, but in admin mode. In admin mode, you get the admin sidebar here, and you can click on the plus sign, and you'll be able to visually see what widget this whole thing is. So you can go to it. Here it is, the parent widget, Bootstrap theme homepage, search property, and we go there. And I recall when I was working on these widgets, really long time ago, that the code is actually in the JavaScript, but I'm going to see if that's still the case. Yeah, I don't, yeah, there's a lot of more. Just let me go here. Feature form. Oh, this is useful for other stuff. That's good. Okay, so yeah, okay, I can see it. Yeah, so it's still here. That's good. That's awesome. They actually improved this a lot now. Um, okay, so what do we want to do here in the actual code? At least here on the home page for now. And then we're going to do the same thing on the search results page. Um, we want to change the stepping, this thing here, to instead of doing it $1 at a time, we want to do it X amount of, blocks at a time. So maybe if it's 1 million, you want to do, 50,000 at a time. The jumps should be 50,000 at a time instead of $1. It's more friendly for the actual user of it. Okay. So I do remember that the range slider library uses a step, something called step. Okay. So we're going to put that step. Let's put it down here. We're just going to say step. Okay. And let's say, because we got, let's put 10,000. Okay. Let me just save that puppy. Okay. We just changed that one there. Let's test that out. Okay. I'm going to start moving this and it should be jumping in those steps. So you can see them jumping 10,000 at a time instead of $1 at a time. It's a little bit more friendlier. Okay. Now I want to give, right now we're thinking about the actual user of this. I want to give the staff of the site or even the owner of the site the ability to actually customize that in a way that's faster. Let's put it like that. So what we're going to do is go to the JavaScript again. Let me see where the stepping is. So just above here, let me see what the range, the maximum and minimum range are. Okay, they're called. Okay, so it's slider main and slider max. Okay, I'm just gonna copy the max one. Okay, and just above this baby, the range slider here that we can find here, line 50, well 52, 53, the original one. We're gonna put here if this has something inside of it, meaning that the user actually went in here to the actual feature and they changed something here, um, then do something. Okay. Else, do something else. Okay. What's it gonna? What code am I supposed to put here? Okay. So what I'm gonna put is following. If the actual user went to the feature and they changed something there, in those fields, then I want the stepping to be, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a divider here for the stepping. So we're gonna call it step divider. Let's say 25. So what is this? What I'm gonna do is, how many steps will this bar, this letter have between the beginning and the end? That way you can control how big are the jumps gonna be, okay, and how you want to make it as easy or intuitive as possible, depending on the properties that you're selling, products that you're selling, the price for them that you're selling. So it's easier for you to actually adjust this in a quick fashion. So the step divider, we're gonna say 25 steps there, and for the stepping, we're gonna round that out. So I don't want decimals there, and we're gonna copy this baby down here. Actually, didn't have it. Well, there we go. Okay. That divided by the step divider that I just put here. Okay. And let me close that there. And if they did not put a value in the actual feature here, then obviously we can't divide this blank by that number. So we're going to put the default one that was there. Okay. 5 million, I think it was. Yeah, there we go. 5 million. Okay. So, and now I'm just going to change this to the stepping that I'm mentioning above. Okay. Let's save that. The only thing that I changed was this line here. I added a step and just this few lines here that you can literally type it in. Let me refresh here. So now I should be able to have, well, I broke it, lol. Let's see what I did here. We got close, we got close. Let me see. Step divider. Oh, Of course, I gotta put the PHP there. There we go. Refresh. And now let's see the steps. The steps will dynamically change based on how many steps I want to put there. So there's 25 here. 25 steps that exist there. If I want to put 10, for example, and you know that the maximum is 1 million, then you know that it's going to be, each step is going to be 1 million. I mean, 100,000. So 100,000 here, 2, 3, dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is an awesome way of doing it. And you'll need to change one thing here to control the steps, and then just put this thing down here. Now we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna search for the 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 sidebar search here. Okay, so we're gonna click on the magnifying glass. We're gonna see what the name of this widget is, and it's Bootstrap Theme Module Property Search. It's the parent of this thing. So let's click on that baby, and let's edit that one too. I'm talking with this sexy voice because I'm a little bit sick. So I got sexy. Yeah. You know, sexy weird. Okay. So we got the same step in here. We got the same rules, blah, blah, blah. And now we're going to put the steps. Let me see where the formatter is. We can put it here. Give me a second. Yep. Okay. Let me remove the widgets. And I broke it again. I break stuff. Let me see. Ah, the comma. Okay, let's test this. Should be. There we go. Okay, that way it's more friendly, intuitive for the members, for the actual users, I mean. So let's turn the homepage one to 25 and the cyber one into 15. So now you can control both of them independently. I'm gonna refresh here, refresh here. So you got these jumps, okay, 40,000 each, and then you got these jumps with some weird numbers there. Obviously, you do need to take into consideration that if you're dividing a number by this little 5 here, it's gonna look weird. Let's put 20 here. Okay, there we go, 50, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now it's a little more natural. It looks more professional. The thing here, and so on. Okay, this concept, this idea could be added to here, like the stepping of the slider. So depending on this and the maximum one, boop, then now BD offers that by default. Okay. So I hope the video helped everybody that wanted to customize this to have a certain control over the minimum, the maximum, the stepping of it, and so on. Okay. Big hugs and think positive. Okay.